Hi everyone. Why do I always say hi everyone? I need to stop saying the hi everyone thing. It's about 5:10 on Saturday the 25th of... Why did I want to say June? I keep wanting to say the wrong month. It's November, not June. And I've not been home long, maybe 20 minutes maximum. I went to the shop later than planned because football starts at 3 and I always plan to go 20 past till half past maximum, and it was 10 to when I got out the house, or just after. So I wanted to be home by about half past, and it was later than that because football kicks out at 1:45 and some of the people start to come out early and come up towards the motorway that I get off to come home. So I was just trying to avoid that, and I managed to. Came home, put the shopping away, and then I've been in this room about 5 minutes and I've picked up my camera to film. I've got a couple of things I need and want to do before I fully sit down, so I'm filming this and I have to literally stand up straight away, because if I don't, I'm here for the night. And I barely got anything done yesterday because you will have seen on my channel by now if you watch my live videos, but a certain police officer who has probably got a vendetta, because the more and more things happen, the more I realise there is a vendetta. I've actually done nothing wrong, really, and his team have done a lot of damage to me and my mental health. One of them upset me so much, I took an overdose. Then she was allowed to attend the hospital and have me sat on the floor in tears. So that's basically what's been going on. And I got a letter getting banned from emailing anyone in the police, because he said that I'm sending lots of emails, which I'm not. I'm sending to one person, maybe 5 maximum, and she's okayed them because she's either on leave or unavailable when I have a question or when she wants an answer off me. So I sent him an email, which you'll have heard about if you watched that video. And then based on that email, he got a block put on my email address, and then he put a complaint in saying that I'm emailing all the time, which I'm not, so that's a lie. So he's going out of his way to make my life as difficult as possible. When I ring 101, I get called a time waster, and they said that it says on the record to ignore me, and they've said that an inspector from that unit has put that on there. So that's another thing he's done. And when PCs attend, they try and film me, which is illegal, and I tell them not to film me. There was one night they filmed me illegally, and I'm going to have to take legal action over that. I was then forced that very same night to reveal something in front of a male officer, which I shouldn't have had to do, which left me even more distressed. And the last time I made a complaint to the police about something, I sent an email to that inspector to say don't send any officers round. He read that I sent officers round, knowing that it was going to cause a lot of upset and distress. He still did it. Then I emailed him the next day to say what had happened. He rang my dad and said I'd been banned from emailing him. I hadn't once been banned from emailing him. I've got the letter. It's across the other side of the room. I've got photocopies of it, just because police like to come and take things off you without actually the legal permission to actually enter your property. So in case they pull that trick, I don't leave many things here, because I know if they got their hands on footage or evidence that I have of the misconduct, that they would get rid of it and they wouldn't keep it. Just like a PC who's friends with my ex and friends with my ex-boss attended my property, made up lies about me, then attended again and lied to the people that he attended with, who then gave me shit, which I've actually recorded, and that recording's away from the property because I know what's going to happen, because I have made it known that this recording is wherever and in existence, that's the word. And he then stole, the first time he was here, stole £40, stole a memory card that has footage of my ex attacking me, and stole medication. I rung 101 at the time several times, reported that. I got ignored. I wrote emails to the inspectors, it got ignored. I told the sergeant, it got ignored. So you can't really tell the police that police officers have done things because it gets ignored. Yet he lied about me, and he made lies up about me when other officers were here, who then gave me shit. So all this is going on. I ring 101, I get shit off them. PCs attend, they give me shit. and it's all because of what this inspector's put on the system. And I asked who had put whatever it says on the system, and they said it's an inspector from PPU who's put notes on the system. I've not done anything illegal. I don't have problems with police in general. It's normally their attitude towards me, because when I'm on the phone and they're giving me shit, and if I'm with someone, I put it on speakerphone, so then I can't be accused of making it up because they're making me out to be someone I'm not. I can get countless references of people about my personality and things like that, and what I'm like as a person, and character references, and I'll guarantee they're the opposite to what the police have described me as. Like when I met an inspector called Paul, he'd been told about me, and when he met me, he had actually said that I'm nothing like I'd been described. So that just goes to show how much lies and how much they're covering themselves by making me out someone I'm not. Like in the letter, it says that the inspector, and they said his full name, which is not actually legal because I've actually checked with various legal sources. I can actually name them if I want to, but it says that he wants me to have a mental health assessment. No, because there's actually nothing wrong with me, and I'm actually fine until either my ex rapes me and the police won't let me report it because he's protected by them, because he's friends with various officers and because of what he did for a living, or if the police do something to me. And in fact, I'm most distressed when the police actually do something to me, like that letter yesterday. I came home and I had so much to do. I'd had a good day at work. I came home, I had this massive to-do list, and all I managed to do was 2 small things, and I couldn't concentrate. I was upset all night, and then I had to film myself overnight, because if I didn't, I was worried about what I'd do. But if I'm on camera, I won't do anything. So I was meant to be uploading clips, as I keep saying. I need to upload clips because I've got a lot of videos going up in December, which you'll have seen, because you will have seen it by now. And I'm still too short of the one for going up on the 1st of December, and they would have been uploaded last night, and tonight I should have been started on the ones going up from the 3rd of December, because the 2nd of December is a standalone video which I filmed yesterday. It was one of the 2 videos I filmed yesterday, and I ramble on in it. It's a really long video, but you know, I was stressed out all night, stressed out all morning, stressed out all afternoon today, so absolutely nothing's got done. And now I'm forced to do a couple of things because I have to do them before Strictly Come Dancing comes on, because it's the one thing I watch, that and Casualty. But because of how I'm feeling, I probably won't watch the majority of that. I'll probably more likely try and watch Casualty because that's a favourite of mine. But other than that, I can't concentrate. I'm really down. I'm on edge. I'm scared, because all they're doing is making things up about me and saying I'm doing this, that and the other, and they're putting it on my record, which I don't have a criminal record for the record, but they want me to have one. They want me to do something, so they're victimising me. I've been told they're watching some of my videos because they want to find something to do me for. Like there's a video where I'm filming myself talking in my car as I'm driving, but the camera's not in my hand, so they can't do anything about it. There's thousands and thousands of, hundreds of thousands actually, videos of people filming in the cars and whilst they're driving, and 95% of them are looking at the camera 50% of the time, and they don't get done. But I guarantee if I once look at the camera, they'll try and do me for dangerous driving, because they're just trying to find something for me to do so they can actually charge me, because they want to give me a criminal record and paint this picture as bad as they can about me to cover up what they've actually done. And I've sat back so much and not said so much, but when I'm having a good day and I don't feel down, and then they do something, another attack on me, and it's full of lies and inconsistencies, that letter. You know, I'm going to show it to my solicitor. I spoke to various people about it, and they're all saying it's bullying, and they're also saying that all police piss in the same pot. So that's why when that DC basically got me to try and commit suicide, it was covered up. And they're trying to make out it was all me. When she would turn up, she would ring up. I didn't even need to contact her 99% of the time. She would just take it upon herself to do things and meet up with me. So it wasn't me, it was her. I was so distressed all the time, and she played on it, and she actually made it worse. She even told me to go and kill myself when I said I was going to do it. She said, go, do it, and put the phone down on me. So, you know, And I'm just like sick of it, and they're saying like I'm difficult because I'm actually standing up for myself. No, it's actually calling standing up for myself because I've had so much crap off the police. Like, I never had a problem with the police. I used to want to be in the police for years when I was growing up, but because there was negativity around me and the police, in my people in my life, I didn't do it because of the negativity of other people, and I let them influence me, and I shouldn't have done, but I did. And so I'm one of the few people who've never had a problem with the police till last September, when that DC came into my life. Day one, she upset me. Then a colleague upset me the next day, and I didn't want anything to do with that case after that. So no wonder the case went, oh, because it was their attitude and their actions on day one and day two that did it. How can I trust people when they're making comments and remarks that they shouldn't be making? So I'm stressed out, I'm on edge, I'm having to film myself as I sleep to stop myself from doing things. And, you know, it's all because this inspector's constantly doing things to make my life hell. I've done nothing to him, but he finds it necessary to constantly do this. And I can't ring 101 because he's put stuff on the system. I've actually never done anything wrong. I just get beaten up and raped by my ex, and I can't I can't report it. I tried to report it. I got called a liar. I got called like saying that I'm a time waster, and I got told it says to ignore me. So don't tell me to ring 101, because I did ring 101 when I was away, because I had to go away because of the threats that were made to me. I tried and report it, and no, Inspector such and such said don't take any notice of her. So all these people can do what they want. Blackburn police are letting it happen. Then they're making my life more hell, lying and saying I'm constantly emailing when I'm not. I don't need this. It is absolute constant, and it's obviously all going on my record, which is out of order. They shouldn't be allowed to victimise people like this. And, you know, people are saying it's victimisation, and when you look at it, it actually is. Like, how much do I have to put up with this before I actually commit suicide? Because every time something happens, it's because they've done something again, and it's making me so depressed, like I'm killing myself with my illness, which they don't think exists because I won't let them have my medical record. Well, of course you're not having my medical record. What do you think you are? You're never going to get your hands on that, because that helps me if I sue the police, which I've been told to do, because it's just constant bullying all the time. Like, how can I live when every day something new happens and it's not anything I've done? I'm getting on with my life. They're finding more and more things to make me look as bad as possible, when I can have 20 people straight away give character references by how nice I am, how helpful I am, how I do this, how I do that. So don't try and assassinate my character, because I'm going to have to go to the IPCC, because it's getting to that point now, and I'm going to take legal action with my solicitor as well, because I just can't cope with what they're actually doing to me. So I just had like 5 minutes out from the last video because I'm so stressed out about the vendetta and the constant things that they're doing to me, knowing that it's going to upset me and push me to commit suicide, because, you know, that is what's going to happen with if they carry on with this constant abuse, because it is abuse. It's abusive because it's causing me distress and upset what they're doing. And it's like I ring anyone in that department, like when I want to speak to the sergeant, they'll answer the phone, they'll be like, hello, such and such a person speaking, and I'll be like, can I speak to such and such? You're like, yeah, of course, who is it? So can I say my name? And I've been sat with someone when I've done this, they're like, oh, it's you. Like, total change. Never spoken to me before, this person, Helen from CID, and total attitude change towards me. And the person that was stood next to me at the time was like, I heard that, I heard her change of tone, and like her attitude's just wrong. So they're all bitching about me and slagging me off up there, and I've actually done absolutely nothing wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if she was the one who got in the car with me the day that caused what happened in April. But yeah, they won't let me put a complaint in about that. But I'm not going to carry on talking about them at the moment, because it's just stressing me out and it's making my illness flare up, because I'm in agony because of it. They don't care what they're doing or the irreplaceable damage caused in me and my body, because every time I refuse the treatment, it's just causing more and more damage to my body. But they're happy to let that happen. They probably want me to die. I won't be surprised, because they know every time they do something, it pushes and pushes and pushes me. So I've got about just over an hour to film 2 videos, and I need to put pictures on my blog post for tomorrow, because I've got a really long blog post going up that I put a lot of time into, and I need to put the pictures on, and I only remembered like when I was filming, just before I started filming the last video clip that you saw, which was from today obviously, but yeah, I need to do that as well. So that is what I'm going to be doing for the next hour probably, and then I'm going to come down and then I'm going to try and watch Strictly. But as I said, because of how upset and stressed out I am from the police, I'm probably not going to get that done. And they'll probably watch this saying not upset. I am upset, just because I'm not crying my eyes out like some people would be. I am upset. You can tell by the way I'm being that I'm upset, but you know, the police like to actually lie about me and paint me as a character that I'm not, which was proved when an inspector met me and said I'm nothing like what had been said. So there you go. Is it funny that I always forget my own password to my own phone? Because I do. That weather doesn't look like there's snow, but I can't really see. I hope it snows though. I do like a bit of snow. Like honestly, I'm a big fan of snow. God, my arm's killing me. But yeah, if it snowed, it would very much please me, although it would make my journey to work even more painfully slow, because people seem to lose the ability to drive when it's raining. So can you imagine a little bit of snow on the road? Oh my god. And I'm always last minute rushing out the house in the morning, so I'm going to have to like try and be better at timekeeping, I guess. So yes, but I would love some snow, but not snow where everything shuts down and like no one can get anywhere and things like that, because that's just annoying. But oh no, really honestly, I want proper full on snow, like real snow. Like I don't know, I just want it to snow, please. I know I'm crazy, but we've not had any proper snow for ages, and I remember like 8 years ago when it was just white with snow everywhere, and it was snowing at night time, it was snowing in the daytime, and everyone was struggling to get on the street that run along the street that I lived on. So no one, if they managed to get along it a certain distance, they couldn't get up the side ones to go to the streets that led to the houses, and I could, and I was like thinking, why can't people drive? What's wrong with them? And I absolutely loved it. Like, it was absolutely amazing. So I'd be happy, although it'd be difficult to get up the hill at work. Like, there's a way through where you can come down to it, but then you've still got to go down the hill to get away from work. So that might make getting to work a bit more difficult, but I'd somehow have to do it. But yeah, please just snow. I want snow. I honest to God want snow. Like, snow would make me so happy. Like, and not just a little dusting of snow, like some nice crunchy white snow. That would be good. Snow's good, isn't it? I don't like ice though. I hate ice. I'm scared of ice. Like, I hate ice. I hate going outside when it's icy. Like, I don't mind if like it's not on the pavement, which obviously it would be, but yeah, some nice snow would be lovely. I know someone here who likes a little bit of snow. So yeah, my last dog loves snow. I might have a picture of him. Well, I know I have a picture of him now, because I'm like put some images on my phone of my last dog, who was the love of my life. Absolutely loved him. Not going to focus very well, but I like this one because when he died, it was like he was going up to heaven, little doggy heaven, and he was saying, "Come on mummy, follow me," and I wanted to. I really wanted to, so that's why I love that picture so much. He's such a beautiful doggy. I miss him. I absolutely miss him like crazy. there was a video that I pulled where I talk about him and when he died, and it was like one of the hardest videos I've ever filmed, and I stopped it from going up, but I'll let it go up one day because it needs to go up. It's like such a poignant video for me personally. I'm just looking through my phone as I talk because I'm seeing if there's any more. Like this, he loved going in the car. Yeah, that is actually my first car, that. He loved. He's actually sat in the car because we're parked up somewhere. But yeah, his favourite thing ever was walking, actually going in the car. If you was like taking him on a walk or was walking past people and they were getting out the cars, he was trying to get in the cars because he wanted to go in the car so much. Have you seen how random that picture is? So that's why I've got this doggy, because he died. See if I can find another one. These clips aren't meant to be long because my memory card's getting super full, and I don't want to take I don't want to put it on my PC until I've edited certain videos. So, just trying to find a picture. As I said, he loves snow. There's some snow. So yeah, I'm going to go now, because if I don't go, I'm not going to get the stuff done I want. I'm probably not going to get it done anyway, realistically, because I'm stressed out about the police. So my main priority is to get the pictures on that blog post, because it's going to go live at 10 AM. So I'm going to go and I'll film at some point. I'm not filming as much lately on here because I'm trying to get all these video clips up, but when I'm having to film myself all night because of the police and I need to distract myself, they're not getting up, and I've got a lot of videos to get up. I wanted to get at least 25 up by next Friday, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So that's more than 3 a night, so I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm going to see if I can do it.